Hey, I'm Jeff the Junk Seller, and this presentation is about that bit of time between first Mondays of December and first Monday's flea market in January. I really didn't have much success finding anything to buy. I really should have dedicated more time cleaning my units. I did get out on Facebook Marketplace and find some coin holders to buy. About 54,000 2x2 flips that were Cowens 2x2s, but these are square windows. I have small ones and large ones. I thought that I would be able to get about $45 a box for these. If I got 54,000, I got 18 cases of 3,000 holders, and I thought that I'd be able to sell them to some other vendors, some of them anyway, for about $45 a case, but nobody wanted to pay that for them. So I'm going to break them down to groups of 100. If you buy currently, if you buy a case of Cowan's 2x2 flips on eBay, they're about $114. I paid $180 for almost 18 cases, so I should be able to make out on them pretty good. If I put them together in packs of 100 flips, I'll be able to get about $4 a hundred out of them. I got that, and I prepared some stuff. I had a bunch of postcards for Oklahoma, Louisiana, Texas, and Mexico that I prepared and priced, and I took those out to the market. I think I sold a single card for $4 out of all of that, and I put together a bunch of carte de visites and tintypes. Got those photographs all assembled and priced, and I didn't even get them out to the market. And I prepared some military postcards, that kind of stuff. And I screwed around and didn't get that out there either. Still had a pretty good sale, but this presentation is going to be about the things that I did to try to straighten up my storage units, and the fact that I bought a storage unit, the contents of a storage unit. I got a liquor distributor that was a Southern Comfort whiskey distributor. I got a bunch of advertising material out of there, and I'm going to run through. I took some videos of all the little events with me picking it up and having to go back and get it a second time. I've got about $400 in that unit total. Had to make 2 trips. They're really not real happy with the unit. I'll probably make out pretty good on it. It just wasn't. There are a lot of flat boxes in there, and I'll show the photographs that I bid from. And I just thought there was going to be a whole lot more posters, but it's been kind of down. It's cool weather, and I got sick from it, and it's just been kind of a drag. But the weather has impeded my ability to get out there and find stuff, and people just aren't selling anything. There's not a whole lot out there available, and I should have been doing more work in my unit, but it's just been too cold for it. But this presentation will cover a lot of that, and I hope you enjoy. So this is a panoramic photograph that I bought. It's a Civil War era photo. It was a post-war copy. I bought this in Mineola. It needed tightened up. The glass has been nibbled on that end. It's old original glass. I had to clean it up a bit. It kept wanting to come apart out of the frame, and this is some of the work that I was able to do, some of the housekeeping that I had to do. I submitted this to Heritage. If it had been an original photo from Civil War era, it might have been $5,000 to $8,000. As it is, it's probably a $350 photograph, maybe $500. But I got a pretty good deal on it, and I just needed to tighten it up. The oil stains will dry. That's naphtha. It doesn't happen often, but every once in a while I'll get on eBay and do a little bit of shopping, see if I can't find some bargains there. And I got on there while I didn't have anything else to do, and I found these tokens, and they were a Texas token from a place down around Corpus Christi, Texas. And the guy had these sets for $11 a set, and said that he had about 50 sets available. So I sent him a message and asked him what I could get 10 sets for, and it came in just around $80 for me to get 10 sets. And I think that I'll probably get $25, $30 a set when I start presenting them for sale. But believe it or not, these came in just before First Monday started, and somehow I've misplaced them already. It shouldn't be too difficult for me to find them, but I think that they represent pretty good value, and I was happy to have found them. Yeah, so I've been bored, but I haven't been bored enough to clean up my storage units, and they're absolute disaster. And I screwed around and bought another unit, and got shelving and a whole bunch of stuff, liquor store supplies, advertising stuff, and I'm gonna have to clear all of that out along that wall and put in the shelves that I bought in that unit, and it's gonna be a process, but this is part of the installment on that. So these are the pictures that I had to view on storagetreasures.com in order to figure out whether I wanted this unit. I really like the shelves. This set me up to go and try to buy more shelves after I got these set up in my unit. But a lot of this stuff, like the lamps, there is some good stuff in here. I think that I'll probably do all right. But I thought all of this was going to be flat print posters and that kind of stuff. But it's a lot of cardboard build out stuff that it end up being thrown away. But I'm into this unit for $270 is what my bid was. By the time fees and taxes and all that and transportation, I think I'm in at about $400. And this is this is what the interior of the van looks like when I get here to the storage facility, just jam packed. But I've cleared a corner. Over here, I just moved everything back. I'll be able to build 2 sets of shelves and move everything in front of it over here and put them on the shelves that I will have just built. And that's the plan for dealing with this issue. So this is painted aluminum, and this is probably the best thing out of the unit other than the shelves. After a couple hours of work in the storage unit, this is about as much progress as I've made. I've got all 4 shelving units put together. I'm going to start unloading everything onto the top shelves if I can. Okay, so the van's emptied, and this is what my storage space looks like now. I got all the shelves set up. I got everything out of the van. Some of this stuff is like this is all Fireball shot holders to fit around a bucket, I believe, bucket of ice. But got a whole carton of those. I've got almost everything was Fireball. I got these basketballs from NCAA March Madness. These are Fireball coasters. I've got some smoking jackets that are Fireball. But a lot of this stuff I think is going to end up getting shit canned. But I've got to process through it. I'm really not too happy with this unit. I think it's going to be a lot of burden. But I was feeling antsy. I needed to buy a unit instead of straightening mine out. But that's it for now. So I had to come back to this unit. This is the stuff that I wasn't able to carry off in the last load. It's probably a third of a van load. That's what I'm doing here. Another 162 miles to come and pick this load up. So after seeing how much of a space saver it was to get the shelves that I got in that storage unit the other day, I went out and I bought I found on Facebook Marketplace somebody that had 10 sets of shelves, and like the ones that I bought in that storage unit, and I will be constructing these. I'm gonna try to get 4 sets of those put up along this wall today. I only got a couple hours of daylight, but I think that there will be a net gain. I think that this is what I needed to do a long time ago to get these units straightened out. But this is what the before looks like, and hopefully I'll be able to show you something for after that looks a bit better than this tomorrow morning. So yesterday at dusk, I had to quit after only getting 3 sets of shelves put together. This is as much progress as I made. I decided that I'm only going to run 3 sets on this side because I had to use one of the sets to the extra shelves on this side. So I've got uprights for it, but I don't have any shelving material. But I'm going to try to put the other 6 sets right over here. Today it rained like all hell. I couldn't get started until about 3 o'clock this afternoon. I'm going to see how far what kind of progress I can make today. I'll have video of that in the morning. So trying to assemble the rest of the shelves yesterday, I found out that I was only had parts for about 5 shelving units. So I called or sent text to the lady that I bought these from in Dallas, and she refunded me half the money. But in order to get this place straightened out, it's time to set up a canton already, and I'm going to be able to pull a bunch of this stuff out of here, and this is what it looks like before I start setting up. And then I'll have some video of what it looks like after I start pulling some of this out of here. So I really haven't got much set up yet, but this is what I've put out here so far. I got my tent up, got my tables out here, got the fuel pump plates out here, but this amount of stuff, getting this amount of stuff moved has really opened up some space in my storage unit, and I'll show some video of that here in a minute. So this is how much the unit opened up after I took that load to Canton to set up. But I want to move that set of shelves right there over to where this short set of shelves is right there. I'm going to have to juggle a bunch of stuff to do that, and then I'm going to get another load of these soda crates out. And these soda crates I'm holding, these are a lot more valuable than the other. I get much better prices on them. So I'm holding those. I'm probably going to take those traveling. These are the Dr. Nut crates and the 7-Up crates, and those Pepsi Cola crates, they're like new old stock. So I'm not selling those at this market because everybody has an expectation that they're $12 each or 5 for $50 when they're actually worth quite a bit more than that. But I'm probably going to move those eventually over to this area over here. That's back stocked. It's going to be in inventory for quite a while, but I need to get it out of the middle of this storage unit in order to maximize the utility of this space. But I got quite a bit of work ahead of me. I got to get this stuff pushed out of the way so I can drag that set of shelves over, and I just got quite a bit of work to do before I take another load out of here. But I'll do an update on that later. So I made some progress in about 2 hours. I'm losing daylight. I still got to go pick up my bedding from my other unit because I'm going to start staying out of the market. But I got a big old open space there, and got all the other the soda crates that I'm backstocking. I've got those stacked up over there, and I've got better access to a bunch of stuff. I really don't know why I even own a bunch of this stuff. I really need to. I've thrown some of it away today, and I'll be throwing a whole lot of this away in the next couple of days. I'll be coming here late afternoons from the market to process this stuff and get it tossed out, get it out of my life. So this is about what the storage unit looks like after I emptied it out for the sale. I didn't get a lot of organization done during the sale because we don't have a lot of daylight this time of year. But I am going to be able to leave some space open so that I can come in here after the fact and do some straightening in the weeks to come. But I got to get a lot of this packed down so that I can start buying units again. I think the lesson to be taken away from this presentation is that it is pretty easy to find yourself in a pretty difficult mess, and it is slow to make progress. Tenacity is a virtue that you really have to have in order to, especially when you're making transitions. And I've tried to transition my business a couple of times. I think that I'm finally going to be out of soda crates soon, and I'm going to be giving up that product line. So I think that I'll be able to get some more shelves in there, and I'll start buying units soon. That's really, I think, the best plan for me moving forward. If you've enjoyed this presentation, please give it a like. If you view some of my other content and enjoy that as well, please subscribe. But thank you for viewing.